It's a nice thought, isn't it? Heaven being a place on earth. Not now. Not with this current world that we're in. What's going on, everybody, huh? How the fuck are you? It's your boy, Patty C. Back on Patty C's Point Pack podcast. It's been a few months, and I just didn't want to do one. First things first, I'm just going to get it right out there. I'm not going to talk about the coronavirus. I'm not going to talk about the Black Lives Matter movement and the civil protesting. I'm not going to talk about Trump. I'm not going to talk about any of it. I have a lot to say on all of it. I still don't know exactly how I want to say certain things. Obviously, I'm very angry with a lot of things that are going on just in the world right now. And it's, I'm 36 and haven't spent too much time on the earth here, but seen more than a few things. And I gotta be, the last time that I could remember living in a world with so much anger and fear and confusion and hate and just unbalanced was the day of 9/11, and then the few days that followed. It's the best comparison I have. I mean, it's two completely different examples of injustice and murder. And this is why I don't want to talk about it right now, because it's just so negative. And I do this podcast partly for me, because it makes me feel good. And I'm gonna end it there. I'm going to address the coronavirus. You believe what you believe. You don't believe what you don't believe. I mean, I think that's where we're at as people with that. I personally do know people who have passed away from it, so it's a real thing, and different information comes out all the time. So what do you do with that? The Black Lives Matter. I'm pretty I'm pretty set in my thoughts on that, and I will address that when I'm ready. I'm just not. I just don't want to go there yet. Just not ready. But other than that, how's everybody else doing? Is everybody else doing okay? Haven't checked in on everybody. All 7 of my listeners. Hope you all are doing well. Hope everybody's safe. Hope everybody was working. I hope everybody was able to work, or if you were comfortable going to work, I hope you were able to do that and make some money and, do what you had to do to get by. And if you weren't able to do that, I hope you got your stimulus check, and I hope you got your extra $600 a week in unemployment. I hope you got everything you needed, and I hope that if you were one of the people who got laid off, I hope that you're starting to be able to get back out in the job market and just get your life back together and have some sense of normalcy. I was essential, so therefore I was working. I was fortunate enough to work. I was negative about it at first. I actually took the first week off during the once they started shutting everything down. I took the first week off because there was just so much confusion. I just don't do well around that. I just I wanted to see. I had to see what people were going to do, my company and things that I need to do for work, were affected, and I needed to see how things were going to play out. So I took the first week off, and I think that was a good idea. Luckily for me, if I miss a week of work, I can afford it. I'm not rich by any means at all whatsoever, but I at least am fortunate enough to be in that position where if I did have to miss a couple weeks of work, if I was able to get back right away, everything would have been fine. So let's shift gears. Let's start talking about something a little bit more positive, I guess. The real only positive news that I've had going on lately is basketball's back. Yeah, basketball, baloncesto, para mis amigos. Basketball is coming back, and they got a weird setup in Orlando. I'm not sure how that's going to work out because, the NBA players are going to be flying pussy all over the world coming to Orlando, so I'm not sure exactly. I don't know. I said I wasn't going to talk about COVID, but you look at all the all the camps that are opening up for sports, and it's almost like within the first few days you hear about, anywhere from 3 to 5 to a dozen, like I think it was 14 Oklahoma football players tested positive, so they had to shut down their thing. But I think that's just where we're at, is you kind of have to make your decision for yourself. Like, is this something that I feel comfortable going out and doing during this time, or is it something that I just want to stay home? I said I wasn't going to fucking talk about this. And then the NFL, it's been a while. I don't think I did a podcast since Tom left. Oh, jeez. This year really does fucking suck. I mean, it's just the worst. It's just the worst. It really is. And at least it's happening to everybody else too, like you can't really single it out like, oh man, this is like one of the years, this is one of the worst years of my life, man. Yeah, well, you and everybody else. Oh man, we really are. It's such a dumb slogan, but we really are. We're all in it together. Oh jeez, I said I wasn't going to talk. You said you weren't going to talk about the coronavirus. He's explaining it. Oh boy. Yeah, so Cam Newton signed with the Patriots, and I got to be honest, I'm not trying to make a hot take. I don't know if he even makes the team. I really don't. It's July. It's July. They just announced this week that they're shutting off, that are stripping away 2 preseason games, and who knows what workouts are going to be like. So, I mean, he'll be, I know for a fact that Cam Newton will be able to learn a playbook, because I was already wrong about him. I said Cam Newton was going to be the next Jamarcus Russell when he got drafted, and I was wrong about that. I don't think Cam Newton is, he's sure as hell not a Hall of Famer yet by any means. I think he's still, if he's healthy, I think he could still put up a few good quality years, but, is his career Hall of Fame worthy? No. I don't think so. But is he Jamarcus Russell? Hell no. Man, was I wrong on that. I like the fit. I like the concept. I like the fit. I like Cam Newton. I'm a fan of him. I've always been a fan of him. I just thought he was just going to be a bust, and sometimes you're wrong. I liked Ryan Leaf better than Peyton Manning coming out of college. So what does that tell you? I did like Tom Brady over Drew Henson, for all you Big Blue fans there. But yeah, so basketball is coming back, football is coming, things are coming back. You can go to a restaurant now and be shitty to your server, and basketball is coming back, and football is coming back, and baseball. Why don't you just stay the fuck away? I don't even know who's on the Red Sox. Is Pedro still playing? I have no idea who's on the team. They traded Mookie. I hated David Price, so I was glad he's gone. But, shit, I haven't watched the Red Sox in a few... I haven't watched the Red Sox since either the year Bobby Valentin was the manager or the year they didn't re-sign Lester. That was the year that I gave up on the Red Sox. I sent them out. So that was a while ago. But, Pedroia has been hurt for 2 years, and I don't know anybody on the team. I have no idea who the pitchers are. I know Sale's hurt. I have no idea who else is on the rotation. Does Rick Porcello still play baseball? Didn't he win a fucking Cy Young? With us? Didn't he win a Cy Young? That's what I'm saying. Like, baseball sucks. Go away. Stay away. Just keep doing what you're doing. Hockey, sure. Come on down. Come on down. I like Slapshot. It's a good movie. You guys watch Slapshot? That's something you guys should watch. That'll put a fucking smile on your face if you like hockey and crass language. Or even if you don't, there might be a few good parts in there for you. That's definitely a funny movie. That's my recommendation. That's my recommendation for something to do for the weekend there. If you've been having a tough time with the world that we're living in, you need something to laugh about. It sure as hell isn't this podcast. I planned on being a lot funnier. But I guess I just wanted to get the wheels spinning, get the wheels turning, get back on the horse, whatever your preference. He's rambling already. As you can tell, I had nothing written down. I feel like Dave Chappelle. I got some pussy jokes too, if you guys want. Did you guys watch 847? I thought it was what needed to be said. And that's kind of why I was like, wow, what I said isn't that. What I wanted to say isn't that. The Killer Mike speech in Atlanta was probably the one that I felt moved by the most. I said I wasn't going to talk about this. Get back to basketball. What do you think's going to happen, huh? Bucks, Lakers, Bucks? That's what I think. I don't know if the Celtics are going to make the finals. Although I do like the idea of this team being in a bubble. You know what I mean? If you think about it. Kemba Walker said he doesn't leave the house anyway. We know Gordon Hayward doesn't want to. He just wants to play video games. Brown and Tatum seem like they have their heads screwed on pretty tight. Like they don't. I think they'll understand that this is a business trip. Marcus Smart's all about that business. And then, pretty much, I mean, we got some young guys, but, Tice and Feverani, he's a rookie, but he's older. He's been come from France. So, he's an adult. He played pro ball over there. He understands. And who the fuck else do we have? I don't even know. It's all young guys, right? Oh, yeah, it's Carson Edwards. And he cut his hair, though. They all cut their hair. Jaylen Brown was the worst. Carson Edwards was the second worst. Like, dude, you were a rookie with them short shorts, them tight shorts. And hair like that. You're going to stand out. Did you guys see that Tremont Waters won the D-League Rookie of the Year for the Maine Red Claws? Also, commonly referred to as the greatest sports organization in all of sports in the world. The premier franchise. The Maine Red Claws. They just know what to do to get it done. And they should, because for crying out loud, for the last 7 or 8 years, they've had rosters full of late first-round picks. Full of them. Remember all the picks we didn't want to trade? That's those guys. The Jeff Youngs and the Tremont Waters and the... I don't want to do this. They're not here anymore. We don't have to worry about them. We have good players now. It's nice, isn't it? It's nice when your team's good. I gotta be honest, I was kind of looking forward to the Patriots maybe sucking for a year or two with Stidham trying to figure things out. I really was. I was kind of looking forward to it. You know what I mean? Because you know how it's been as a Patriots fan the last... For some of you, your whole goddamn life. Sunday's a big deal. You're watching Brady and the Pats. You're focused on where you're going, who's coming over, what beer are you going to get, what food are you going to make, what food are you going to order. There's a lot that went into it. It was an event. If your team sucks, now you're just kind of focused on, should I just get like Domino's or Pizza Hut? And I'll get like a 12-pack of Busch. Something gross. Busch isn't that bad. We've all had some Busch. The beer, I mean. Oh, God, really? Now he's just rambling. All right, so where are we at here? Oh, 13 minutes, perfect. All right, that's about what I wanted to do, 15. But I wanted it to be funny. This podcast sucks. I might not even put this up. I'll probably put it up just to say that I did something. But thanks for checking it out. And if you didn't like it, I understand. I didn't really talk about anything. Didn't really say anything funny. Didn't make any valid points. Didn't do anything that's going to change the world. But you know what else I didn't do? I didn't fucking jump down your throat and tell you how to feel, huh? Right? I didn't do that. So there's got to be some credit for that, right? Toast Guy, Patty C's Point Podcast. Just a place where you can go and feel good. So feel free to hit us up. Patty C's Point Podcast at yahoo.com and some other stuff. I don't remember what they are, but they're on the screen there, as you can check that out. The thumbs up guy is my Uncle Johnny. He's pretty cool. You guys would like him if you met him. All right, guys. Check in with you probably over the weekend. And everybody just stay safe, try and stay happy, and just look out for the people that are around you, and just try and do the best you can as a person, That's all we can ask for, is try and do the best you can as a person. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon.